Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Karen and I go by Crafty Emerald as well. And today I thought you'd bring you an unboxing from the folks over at the Diamond Art Club. Today I have two kits to show you. Both of them are new releases. One's from last week, the other's from the week before. I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to go straight for the one from 2 weeks ago. So, the one from 2 weeks ago is Cosmic Potions, get the thumb out of the way, by Lily Fu. Now it's a 60 by 63.7, so a near square, not quite, but there is the image, nice and bright and colourful. Absolutely loved it when I saw it. It is a square, you can tell that by symbol there, and it's a blue box as well. Rounds will come in pink. Okay, now you have the information on the side as well, so if my camera will focus and let you read it, it's got 68 colours and special drills galore. It's got 6 ABs, 4 iridescents and 2 fairy dusts. 61,696. Okay, camera's not focusing very well today. Okay, I will apologise now. Next door's pup seems to be barking a little, so if you can hear a pup barking in the background, I do apologise. But, so this one has also got the details on the end as well. All the new boxes will have it on the end, which is very handy for, if you're like me, stack them up one on top of the other, see what it is, no problem. Okay, and you'll also have a cardboard sleeve as well, which is a nice sturdy inner to the box, makes it a little more protected. It's nice and sturdy as well. Okay, got the toolkit, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm only going to show you the once. It'll be exactly the same for the other kit I've got for you today. And then we have the thank you as well. I'll show that to you guys in a minute. I apologise, for some reason I've got a knife. Cutlery knocking around was a good time, isn't it? Right, let's just have a quick glance over the toolkit. So all these toolkits are exactly the same now for DAC. So you've got a twist and pick pen with the Diamond Art Club branding on it. It's got a 4-placer at the end. Okay, which you can pull out and switch out if you need to. Put it back in, really helps, doesn't it? And then you got this end, which is your single placer. It's filled with clear wax as well, and you've got your brass tip. Now the occasional kit may see these with a plastic plastic nib or plastic tip, if you like, there, but most of them I believe are now the brass tips. Okay, then you have your baggies. Never enough in there to store, they just give you a handful, but they're good for storing your spare drills with. And then you have a nice thick sturdy boat with the ridges on the bottom, and these are stackable as well. The size will depend on what size kit you've got. So this one's obviously a large one, and with your slightly smaller kits you'll have a smaller one, about that sort of size, but they're both exactly the same, just difference in size. You got your stopper, you got your lid, and inside you have your plate of wax, plate of clear wax, your 7-placer there, and then you also Diamond Art Club's heart-shaped wax as well, if you prefer the pink wax. Okay. That is just your new DAC toolkit. I say new, they changed it a little while ago now, but it's the newest toolkit. Okay, so I'll put that to one side. And then we have your thank you. Now this houses your legend, okay? Your schematic. You got to thank you for your purchase. You've got your social media details there. Your Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle on the back, and then thank you for your purchase. Okay. And then inside we also have a treasure quest card. Now I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that because it's quite dark. Let me just turn the light on. You might be able to see it a little easier. Might make things a little easier to see. There we go. So look at how pretty that card is. It's Cosmic Potions. Now this one is a bronze. You can tell it's a bronze by the pattern border around the edge. Okay, and that little gemstone in the middle. Also, it will also say on the back as well. So you can see there it says Diamond Art Club Treasure Quest cards on the back and bronze. So this is a secondary rewards program with the AC. So you collect a certain number of these cards. You get bronze, which is this one. It's also got the different pattern on the back as well. So it'll have a different border on the front and a different pattern on the back. And then you'll get silver, then gold, then black. Okay, black being the rarest, bronze being the most common. And when you've collected enough of a certain combination, colour, a certain number of colours. Hang on, I'll start that again. When you get a certain amount of cards, a certain amount of colours. So you can get 6 bronze for gold for silver, for example. You go to that website there, or scan that QR code. Use that scratch, get rid of that scratch off, and then you put all these codes in, and it will give you a reward like gift cards or a custom. If you're lucky enough to get a custom. But that looks really good with that black background. Bright and colourful potions. Looks really cool, that background. Okay, pop it inside. Okay, and then you have your legend, which I'll show you in a minute. Then you have, there we go, so you've got your tips and tricks, you've got your step-by-step instructions, you've got the QR code for the Facebook group you can enter once you've made your first purchase. You've got your kit contents, and then you've got your 20% off for your first app purchase. Okay. Put that back there for now, over there for now. And then you have your Cosmic Potions by Lily Fu. Okay. Then you've got your start and end date there, you've got your original artwork there. You've got your details down there, so 68 colours, and it's a square. Now these are all stickers, they're all separate stickers. So if you have something like a logbook, then you can pop all these in. And these are also separate stickers as well. For decorating your table, logbook, whatever you want to do with them. And then inside you have all your colours. If my camera doesn't like it today, does it? Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. There you go. That's a bit better. There's all your colours. Now, all your special drills are at the back. Okay. So, I'll try and move around a little bit, not knock you. So, from 57 downwards are all your specials. Okay. 55 and 60, so those 6,000 numbers are DSC's own colours to help fill in the DMC, to help get a bit closer to the original artwork, okay? So they're the ones that DAC created themselves to help fill in the gaps, okay? But these ones, it's a sun, funny looking sun. It's a house light, not the sun. But you got 6 ABs there, so if my camera will choose to focus and behave itself. So you've got your ABs all there, okay? The L is your iridescent, so that's your crystals, okay? Now that is the most crystals I've actually had in a kit so far. It's the most crystals I've seen in a kit so far, I think, which is quite cool. And then your Z are your fairy dust. So that's like a mica powder. When we get to the drills, I'll have a look, see if I can find all these drills for you, so we can have a quick look at them. There is an overview of your colours again, all 68 of them. So I'll put this away very quickly, not keep you waiting. Get that insert out of the way. And I've just kicked you, I am so sorry. And then this is what you've been waiting for. So all DAC will come in a branded dust bag. Some people keep hold of these, some people don't. I tend to keep hold of them just to give them a little extra protection if the box gets damaged in any way. But the boxes are pretty sturdy, so they're normally really good. Here are your drills. Move a little bit back. Around the other way, there we go. So there's your drills, okay. I'm going to have a quick flick through, see if I can see some of these special drills to show you. I'm not going to get them all out because these are wrapped up pretty perfectly. And to be honest with you, I'll never get them back in. So I'm going to wrestle in. There we go. Right, so right off the bat, I can see two of the special drills actually. So that one there is one of your ABs. It may just be, it's a lighter colour so you might not be able to see it very well, but there is a sparkly coating on the top of that AB. It's 3756. There's a sparkly coating on the top of that drill, okay? That makes the drills and the surrounding drill sort of stand out. Makes them, give them a little extra sparkle. It's a, gives you a lot more of a punch, that AB. It gives you a lot more sparkle. And then underneath it, that yellow is one of your crystals. So it's got like the silver back on it. So you can't see any of the drills come through, but that is one of your crystals. A pretty yellow colour. And then I'll see if I can find a fairy dust. There is only two of them, so maybe a bit difficult to see them. I did find one, but it is the white one. So how you be able to, whether you be able to see the on there, I don't know. But if you can just about see, it's got like a mica powder on top of the drills. It's a bit more subtle with the shine on that one. It does the same job as the ABs. It's just a bit more subtle about it. Not sure how well you're going to see that because it's a very light colour, unfortunately. Okay, so that is your three types of drills that you've got in the kit. Your special drills at least. And this one's got a buttload of them in it. To make it sparkle like anything. There we go. And here we have the canvas. Now, Diamond Art Club's canvases are always tarpaulin. They are a patented material exclusive to Diamond Art Club. It's patented to them. Very soft, velvety back. And if you can see, if the camera will concentrate on the canvas, it's poked and rippled to prevent fraying. Okay. And then it's got like a glittery effect on it as well. You can see it quite well there under that light. It's got the glittery effect on it. Now this is one of the ones that's got the pink on the canvas. on the not the canvas, on the release sheet, the cover rather, and it is, which means it is also perforated. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. It's a perforated edge to help you section off your canvas, okay, but as you can see it's not marked in any way. Okay, they've recently changed the colour from pink to grey, but you can also see how clear those symbols are. Never had a problem with Diamond Art Club's symbols. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll this back just to help it lay flat a little quicker. Tarpaulin, it does normally lay flat on its own pretty quickly, but rolling it back won't harm it in any way because it's a poured glue. And I'll just show you the bottom of the canvas real quick as well, so you've got your lifetime warranty there. So if there's a problem with the drills, with the canvas, you run out of, you had a, I don't know, a canvas that's been ruined through no fault of your own, or if you've got missing drills, run out of drills, that sort of thing, the wrong colour drills, the wrong set drills, just get hold of them via that email address and they'll be able to help you in the best way they can. Oh, just catch you again. Got your social media there and a money off code there as well. DSC always got some form of code or sale going on. And then got the pasting area and the details. Okay, it also shows as well that Lily Fu is a legally licensed artist with Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club always legally license their artists, so Lily Fu has given permission for this image to be used to turn into a diamond painting, and they will get compensated for it as well, which is cool. And here we go. There we go. It's a bit rippled, but that won't harm it anyway. This is Cosmic Potions. Now let me see if you are. Yep, you are in camera. You are absolutely fine. There we go. Let's shift it a little bit. A bit wonky, I know, but I think that's partially due to the setup as well. There we go. That's a bit better. There you have your Cosmic Potions. Nice, bright, colourful potions. It's a good size as well. 60 by 63 isn't massive. Okay, it's a good size for having. It's good. You can see all the detail in the bottles and the colours as well, which is nice bright colours. Okay, and I'm going to do my best to find these special drills. So as you can see in the bottles themselves, there's quite a bit of confetti. So that is when you've got a lot of colour change. Okay, as opposed to the outside, which is mostly, I'm going to say 310. It's a little bit, there's a bit more confetti down at the bottom here, but up here around the edge here is colour blocking, okay? So I'm going to do my best to try and find these drills for you. There is a lot of them. So for AB wise, I'll go 3 at a time. So we've got a red, an orange, and a blue, an N, an anchor, and a tick. So I've got a couple of ends there in the middle. A couple of anchors in this one. Yeah. A couple of ends in the neck of the middle one. Got ticks in here, so in the top of this one here, and down along here, which is the blue one. It doesn't look like there's a lot of the anchor and the little ends, so the orange and the red. Yeah, orange and the red. There doesn't look like there's a lot in that one. So the next three we've got is a pink, a green, and a very light blue, which was the one I showed you earlier. So it's a dollar sign, a double slash, and like a fancy square, I suppose is the best way I can describe it. So the fancy square is in this one here. It's in the neck of the bottle on this one. A little bit there, and in the cap, I suppose, bit of the bottle here. It's the same in there, and it's the same on the top here. So it's in the the neck of the bottle here, bottles rather. The double slash is actually a fair bit of that one in the green of this here. And then the dollar sign, I've got the feeling it's in the one on the left. Sorry, the box I just kicked. So yeah, it's scattered all throughout the pink on the top bit of this bottle here. So there's a little smattering to the ABs knocking around in there. So there's a little tiny little bit in the middle one, and then sort of mattered around in the two on either side. Now we've got 4 crystals to look for, which is a pink, a green, a yellow, which you saw, and a blue. So there's an equals, a J, an arrowhead, and an up arrow. Again, there's equals in this one. So it will be mixed in with the ABs on this one. Arrow, there's a lot of the arrow one in the middle of this one. So all the yellow you can see in the middle of this one is the crystal. And then the green and the blue. I don't know if there's any blue in this one. It doesn't look like there is. I'm going to hazard a guess it's in the one on the right. So it's a green and a blue. So it's an arrowhead. No, it's a J. I'm sorry, it's a J. J and an arrowhead. So there's a little bit of J. You can see the J's in here a little bit. Arrowhead. I am seeing a little bit of the arrowhead in here as well, in the top bit of this blue one here. So they're mainly, so they're going to smack around in the crystals in all 3. Okay. And then the 2 fairy dusts, you've got a purple and the white. The white is a very common one. So you've got a star and then the white. So the white, you can, any white patch that you can see. Looking around here, looking around there. Any of the white you can see in the glass, in the bottles, is all that white fairy dust. And then you've got the purple, which is the star, and I guess it's in that one on the left. I did see, yes, so there's a little tiny bit. It's a little bit in mainly this one here. Looks like it just goes on the side of the main body of the bottle. Okay, so overall we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 12 special drills with this kit. Okay, and they're all predominantly in the main body of all these bottles. Okay, you've got little bits knocking around in the neck of the bottles, but they're mainly in the colours at the bottom. Okay, so that it means is this kit's going to stand out like no man's business. Okay, it's going to stand out like anything. I don't think words, I will get them out in a minute. I don't think you necessarily need to add any more to this, to be honest. I mean, you can if you want. DAC welcome any enhancements. They quite enjoy seeing them, I believe. But this kit won't necessarily need them because it's full of ABs and crystals, and the fairy dust. There's a good chunk of them smattered around. So this one is Cosmic Potions. I'm going to get this one packed away and then I'm going to bring you my second kit that I've got to show you. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Now the second kit I've got to show you today was a release from last week, and it's an absolutely adorable one. It is Spooky Flowers by Sandra Evans. It's a round, you can see by the box, okay, and the round there. It's a 55.6 by 78.7. Okay. And then I've got the details on the side as well. So only 36 colours in this one, with 1 AB and 5 fairy dust. For a total diamonds of 57,772, if my camera will cooperate. Okay, look at how cute they are. They are absolutely adorable and perfect for this time of year. Especially if we're just getting into autumn now. Well, I'm getting into the middle of autumn as well, because I'm still in the UK. So I see you, any of you guys across the other side of the pond, just getting into your spring. So it'll be perfect Halloween, and for us over in the UK, we're getting into the fall, or autumn as we tend to call it, not fall. But you get the toolkit as well. It's exactly the same as the other one. You've got your kit, and then you got your thank you leaflet as well. So, oh, I'm kicking you again, I am so sorry. And then we have another bronze. Look how adorable that card is. It's so cute. Now I know Sandra Evans' theme is like an autumny, Halloweeny type, but these cute ghosts. She's had 3 or 4 out in the past and they're absolutely adorable. The same as before. This one's the same as before. All your details in there to help you if it's the first time kit for you. And Spooky Flowers. Some of the another picture of the original artwork. And they're so cute, absolutely adorable. I absolutely love these little guys, absolutely adorable. And then you've got your colours, so you've got your oranges, your browns, a few yellows in there. It's only 36 colours with this one. And it's so cute. And you've got your 5 fairy dust in there as well, and your 1 AB. Let's see if I can find them. Maybe I'll get a better glimpse of what the fairies look like. Because that white one I showed you earlier is a bit difficult to see. Now, there is your colour palette. A very autumny colour palette. Oranges, yellows, and you can see off the back that 1 AB that you've got. A little bit easy to see with this one because the colour. There's that sparkly coating. Okay. Let me see if I can find those fairy dusts real quick. If I can get into the bucket. Be a bit easier to see, won't it? Okay, so there's the white ones there. So that one is the yellow one. Oh, that one's very difficult to see as well, isn't it, that one? Trust me to find the other lighter colour. That is one of your fairies as well. Maybe I'll have the little tiny ones. No. I thought they had a green one, but I think it's a green one there. Come on. There we go. Now, there's the white ones there. So, that one's very difficult to see as well, isn't it, that one? Trust me to find the other lighter colour. That is one of your fairies as well. Maybe I'll have the little tiny ones. No. Come on. I think you can see it a little better on that one. So you can see, if you see that sparkly coat you've got on there, that's your mica powder. Now you don't have to worry about it coming off on anything, because it's encased within the drills. Okay? Don't have to worry about it coming off on anything, so it won't. Out again. Before I forget again, I didn't show you all the other ones I forgot, but you got a sticker there with the kit number on it, the kit name. So if you separate your kit from your drills for whatever reason, your canvas from your drills for whatever reason, you've got no room, or it's just that's how you do it, you always know what drills will go to the right one. Just got to make sure that is the same as what the canvas is, because every now and then that you may get a mistake. Happens, not very often with the AC, but every now and then it does happen. Okay, let me get this one rolled out so you can see it in all its cuteness. And these little ghosts are absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. Okay. There we have them. And there is your little spooky flowers. And look at how adorable they are. You got your little sunflowers in the middle. Your little spiders knocking around. There's little eyes knocking around in the little flower pot. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So look at how adorable they are. You've got your candy corn knocking around as well. See, over here we don't tend to get candy corn, so I wouldn't know the luxuries of candy corn, because we don't get it over here in the UK. So, and I forgot to mention as well in the other kit, but you get a legend, top left, bottom right. You know, it's always exactly the same. You always get, and with the same kits, you would have seen it in Cosmic Potions as well. But that background as well, it's quite dark, but it's not colour blocked at all. It's got a mix of grey in there, and the shadowing effect of the trees, so it's not all one colour. It's fairly confetti, to be honest with you. There's little bits of colour blocking, like in the plant pot and in the flowers, and in the ghosts themselves are colour blocked, but everything else is pretty confetti, to be honest. It's not too bad. Okay, let me see if I can find these special drills for you. So the AB is an orange, and it's, I'm going to say Game Boy. It looks like a Game Boy. If anyone can remember Game Boys. And instantly I'm seeing it in the orange petals of the sunflowers. So every alternate sunflower petal you can see is the light orange, and that is your AB. So you're going to get a decent amount of that one. So you can see it's quite sparkly in the flowers, which is quite cool. And then you've got 5 fairy dust, which is a light green, which is a J, which is in the greenery here. So in the greenery of the leaves. You've got a yellow, which is an up arrow, which is your other petals on your sunflowers, as well as in the candy corn, the yellow of your candy corn. You've got an orange, which is a star, which is a little bit in some of the sunflowers. So the darker orange of the sunflower petals, and in the face of this big sunflower as well. And then we've got a darker orange, which is a no entry symbol. So there's little bits of orange sort of knocking around at the top and in the back. That darker orange is your dark orange fairy dust. Well, it's orangey brown. you like. And then everyone's favourite 3865, which is your white. And our two little friendly ghosts. All the white you see is the fairy dust. And then you got a little bit in the mouth and the eyes of the sunflowers. You got a little, obviously that little bit there you can see is part of the ghost with the web in the back. And then the top and the wings of the candy corns as well is the fairy dust as well. So this one has as well quite a bit of your fairy dust knocking around in your sunflowers, in your ghosts. So you've got your ghosts, which is all fairy dust predominantly. All of your leaves, all of your petals are either fairy dust or ABs, the majority of them. And the candy corn as well, a good chunk of the 2 candy corns is fairy dust as well. So this one as well is going to pop like anything. It'll be perfect for you guys, for anyone to get started for Halloween, which is scary. It's the fact that it's about 5 weeks away. It's a scary, very scary thought. Because it's, what, 18th of September today? Yeah, I have to double check that then. But yeah, 18th of September, so it's crazy that it's Halloween, going to be Halloween in like 5 weeks time. It's nuts. But it'll just give you plenty of time to get this kit ready for Halloween. It'll be perfect. Alright, I'm going to get this one kitted away and then I will come right back. So I'll give you 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. And this is all I've got for you today. So you got your Spooky Flowers by Sandra Evans, and then you got your Cosmic Potions by Lily Fu. Both new kits that have been out within the last 2 weeks. Both, I believe, are still in stock. Again, I never thought to check before starting. Too eager to get this unboxing out for you guys, so I did forget to check. But I do believe they're both still in stock. If not, you can sign up for notifications. When you click onto the image itself, you can sign up for notifications if they're out of stock. But as I said, I believe they're both in stock. They're absolutely adorable, both of them. Nice and bright and colourful. I do hope you enjoyed this. I do hope I don't ramble on too much and bore everyone to tears. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And I hope to see you guys again at some point. Enjoy yourselves. Bye guys.